Welcome on in, guys. Three bold takes, and today we're talking the Alamo Bowl between Arizona, the top 15 team in Arizona, 9-3 on the year, and number 12 Oklahoma, 10-2 on the year. This is a great matchup to me. Arizona's coming to the Big 12 next year. This is going to be a great test to see how they can compete. And if you guys remember, Arizona 2 years ago won one game, and I think they went 5-7 last year, and then this year 9-3. So that coaching staff has really turned things around. They're currently favored by 3 points in this game. Dylan Gabriel has hit the transfer portal, so I think that's probably why Arizona may be favored by 3, unless it's, Vegas knows something that we don't know, but that normally is the case. Quinn, you go first here. I love this matchup. Who do you got in this one and why? And real quick here, 32% of America picked Arizona, 68% Oklahoma.
Yeah, so that actually was going to be the very first thing I touched on. This is another brand recognition thing to me because if you watch Arizona, I would argue right up there with Alabama, North Carolina State among Power Five teams. Arizona's been one of the hottest teams down the back end of the season. I mean, the season started with them losing a road game to Mississippi State. I don't know if anyone remembers that. Like, I had no expectations for Arizona this year. I genuinely thought they would be like right there with Cal at like the bottom of the barrel in the Pac-12, and they surprised, and a lot of that's because of Noah Fafita. He's had a fantastic season, and I think mainly because of him, Oklahoma really doesn't have. I don't give Oklahoma a shot in this game. Without Dylan Gabriel and with the streak Arizona's been on. I think Arizona wins this game probably by about 10. Now, that being said, the Alamo Bowl has a history of being close, so I'll probably end up eating my words for this. But Arizona, I think they cover the spread and win pretty comfortably over Oklahoma, and put themselves in a good position to be a heavy contender in the Big 12 next year.
Yeah, Quinn kind of hit on it. I mean, they lose to Mississippi State, but Arizona has been astronomically one of the most underrated teams this entire season. The only other two losses they have are to at the time top 10 teams in Washington and USC, and they lost to USC by 2 points, almost won that one. On the back end, they win 6 straight games, beat Washington State, UCLA, Oregon State, Utah, Arizona State, right? But it's not a 50-49. They beat Washington State 44-6. They beat UCLA 27-10. They beat Utah 42-18. And all those 3 teams were really good on the back end of the schedule as well, playing tough competition. So Arizona, I believe, by far and away is going to wipe the floor with Oklahoma as well. No Dylan Gabriel. Brent Venables has been a good coach. They looked a lot better in year 2. They still slipped up in spots that they weren't supposed to. And so to have somebody else step, I believe their second string might enter the transfer portal as well. We'll see for Oklahoma. But Arizona comes in fully healthy. Nobody's in transfer portal, and I don't really think anybody from Arizona football is going to the draft immediately, right? I think they're going to play extremely well in this game and get up. So I got Arizona as well. Freddie?
Yeah, man, I tell you, this is honestly one of my favorite matchups in all of bowl season because Arizona is just fun to watch, and I'm just so happy that a Arizona school is good again, right? Because we know from recent memory, both Arizona and Arizona State have just been horrible. Arizona State had the Herm Edwards experiment that ended bad. So here we are, Arizona ranked in the top 15. ESPN, now this is crazy. ESPN gives Oklahoma a 75% chance to win this game. And I don't know why. I really do not know why. Maybe the name has something to do with their algorithm. That's the only explanation I have.
It could. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. It could be results in season. I mean, Oklahoma does have a win over a playoff team.
Yeah,
that's
so
fair.
That could have something to do with it.
That's fair. And Chase, you mentioned the USC game for Arizona. And remember, that was when USC was ranked in the top 10 and had playoff aspirations before the wheels fell off. So you had Caleb Williams trying his hardest. You had the defense. Like, everybody was playing hard in that game, and it was a 2-point loss. I'm going Arizona in this game, too. I don't think it's going to be a big win as far as score goes. I'm going to go a conservative, probably 4 or 5 points here. I think they cover the spread, but man, this is going to be a fun matchup on the 28th at 8:15. Golly, it's a late game.